forgot to put us on stage.
Hello, goers and fellow Deadites. I am Brandon.
And Sam.
And welcome to Our Life in Horror.
And we are ranking Rob Zombie movies today.
Rob Zombie movies, yeah.
I chose this because I thought it would be easy.
That's fair.
It's not like I have to go back and rewatch all the movies to rank them, so I
Yeah,
thought it would be an easy one.
I didn't want to go back and rewatch them.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it either, to be honest. This was a last minute. We came up with this idea like a week ago.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we have Beau and Kayla on, so we're gonna bring them on.
Yeah.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. Nice to be back.
Yes, I know. Long time no see.
I was gonna sing the Eminem song. I'm back, but no, I don't have a good enough voice, so I'll skip that.
Tell everyone about your channel and your Instagram pages, as if people don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all your watchers know me now. Just Critic After Dark on YouTube and Instagram. And I just watch movies and do what we're basically about to do today. Just rank stuff and show it off and have fun. And this is my wife, Kayla.
Hi.
This is her debut, basically.
On live, yeah.
Yep. And she's got her list as well, so let's have some fun. I don't know what she's picked either, so she doesn't know.
We haven't talked about it either.
No, I think there's just like a general consensus of what like the top 3 are probably going to be for people, but that's my opinion. I can see how things are going to go. I feel like our lists aren't going to be too dramatically off.
No.
I guess, but I don't know.
So
I guess
either.
We'll see.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
We got Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
And we got Rob.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to get some
Oh,
shit
no.
this episode.
Rob.
Just the most simple hello.
He was already chirping me in the Discord today, our Patreon Discord.
Yeah.
Something tells
Rob
me
Zombie.
no one is going to have the same list as me.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Rob, I'm curious to know what your list is.
Well, he tweeted at me already and asked if they could all be last. So,
If they could all be last?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to disagree.
I'm a Rob Zombie fan, so
I'm a fan of his upper half movies.
okay.
Like the ones that I am going to have at the bottom of my list, I really don't like them. But the ones at the top, I actually think they're really good. So,
Yeah, same.
Hit and
We
miss.
like his music.
Yeah, I like in the shirts. So we haven't seen the Munsters, so we didn't put the Munsters on our list. We have 7 movies on our list. Did you
Yeah.
guys?
I have all of them ranked, but Monsters is last place for me. So,
Okay.
and I'm probably the only one that's watched it. I don't think you watched that one, right? Okay.
Okay. So we know Beau's number 8.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and clearly we're not missing
One of
anything
them.
by not watching it.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. It might be good if you've seen the Munsters and watched the TV show. I never have, so all the jokes kind of fell flat in that movie for me, and I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
That's exactly what I think. Like, I'm not going to appreciate it because I don't know anything about the original.
Yeah.
That's a classic, too. Like, stop messing with classic movies.
Well,
I hear it plays a really good tribute to the TV show. Like, I hear it's not like classic Rob Zombie-isms.
yeah. It to be honest, if it wasn't for all the actors in it, you wouldn't even really know it is a Rob Zombie movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's different from everything, but he's got all of his actors, right? His wife and everything.
Rob says that's criminal. The Munsters is his only good movie.
Hey, like I said,
I haven't seen it. So.
if you've seen the original content, it might be his best movie. I don't know, but I just it wasn't for me. It just fell flat. I don't think I laughed once at any of the jokes. But yeah, let's move on.
Okay. Craig's here. Hey, Craig. What's
Hey.
up, everyone? Great topic for debate. Monsters was a tough one. It meant a lot to me growing up, so not sure anyone could have done it justice. Okay, so there's someone that's not liking it.
Yeah.
And has seen the original. So that's interesting because I know our friend Aubrey from Killing Time podcast did like it, I believe, if I remember correctly. And he did grow up with it as well.
Oh,
Or
okay.
watched it. Yeah.
That's cool.
On the older I watched Monsters when I was a kid.
No,
Scratch number 8.
me neither. I've never even watched. I have a couple of the movies. I think Scream Factory put one of them out, but I haven't even watched it. But whatever, I'll get to it eventually.
Do you guys want to start?
Sure. I can start if you want.
Sure.
Oh,
we're the same, so.
Yeah?
Yep,
Okay,
I
so
just
we can
looked
both
at your
talk about
list.
it. All right.
Say it.
All right, at 7, we both have 3 from Hell. And my personal reasoning is because I do not like where the movie goes in the second half. Like,
Yeah.
the first half is, to be honest, it's excellent. Baby, that's her name, right? Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby's acting in the first half was awesome to me. I was like, oh, wow, she ever nail in this role. And then, like, she's still good in the second half, but I don't know. Like,
It turned into an action movie.
yeah, it turned into an action movie. Yeah, like Mexican cartel. And I like the look of them all, but I don't know. That's why it's last place for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it got so far away from House of a Thousand Corpses that it was just like, what is this now?
That's my problem.
You know, they don't know where they're going with the story, so
Yeah.
just go crazy and whatever lands, I guess.
Those are good points.
Crazy shit and see what happens.
What's your number 7?
My number 7 is 31.
Mine too.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your reasoning?
There is not one likable antagonist in this entire movie. I think the story is dumb. The dialogue is bad. I do have to go with props on like lighting and the set design in that aspect, and the Nazi little person I think was one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. I think that was just fantastic, and he was fucking hilarious. And Doomhead's opening scene is, and just him as a character all around in this whole movie, he's the only character you want to know more about, and you just get so little about him.
Yep. That's exactly my reasoning. I don't care for any of the main characters. I did like the fun killers. That part was good. But if this was a Doomhead movie, I would have loved it so much more. If they focused more on him, like that opening monologue is like one of my favorite openings in horror.
For sure.
It's so good. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, I'm pumped for this movie. And then it all went downhill. So yeah, it's genuinely the only Rob Zombie movie that I don't like, because
Nice.
I am a zombie fan. So yeah, I don't know if I might watch it again just for Doomhead, but like it'll be a long time from now.
I'd probably watch the opening, and that's about it.
And that's it. Yeah.
It's such a good monologue, and he doesn't even blink the whole time. It's so
Yeah.
intense.
I know, and it's like black and white, and
Yep.
yeah, it's good. But
That actor's phenomenal. I think he's excellent.
Richard Brake.
Yeah.
Brake, yeah. Everything I've seen him in, I've loved him in it.
Yeah. Hello, Matt Nelson.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're talking Rob Zombie, obviously. It's posted everywhere. 31 was crowdfunded initially. Rob Zombie actually took fans' ideas and tossed them all together because people claimed he sold out with the Halloween films, but 31 felt like it was so many ideas swirled. Yeah, I agree with that. I actually heard that too. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. Okay, we'll move on to our number 6 then.
All right, number 6. Do we have the same again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we do.
Perfect. Nice.
All right, go.
All right. At number 6, we both have Halloween 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's cool how our opinions are so damn close.
That's really weird.
Well, I guess when you're ranking zombie movies, Rob Zombie's movies,
There's 7 of them.
all
And
of our
8?
opinions are going to be pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. But oh man, this is hard. I think this is the worst Halloween movie in the entire franchise, and that includes Halloween Ends. Oh man, I can't stand doubt Taylor Thompson's acting in the second one. Love her in the first one.
Oh, them fighting words.
She's brutal. Like,
Sam's like,
I also hate where the story goes with the in the final act.
I agree with that.
I love some of the kills.
Yeah, I like how gruesome these two Halloween movies are.
It's hard, yeah, with Rob Zombie's Halloween, because the kills are all like just brutal and intense. But oh man, it just feels too like redneck hillbilly for a Halloween movie.
Okay.
I know that's Rob Zombie's style, like.
But don't touch Halloween then.
Everything he does has just got that dirty backwoods grind. But oh man, yeah, I'm glad you picked it too, because I
didn't like what they did with her character at all.
No, that's
I don't know
the part
why.
that bugs
I just
me.
didn't feel that.
And you know what's coming, like it in the first movie. You kind of like I felt like I knew it was coming too, but yeah, what can I say?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure most people didn't really like Halloween 2. Rob Zombie, that's why he never got a third, basically.
Yeah.
But like I said, on my list, my bottom Rob Zombie movies are just like some of my least favorite horror movies. So I'll just leave it at that.
You just made Sam's list.
Mm.
Can we do a comments here?
Talk about
Three
Skyrim.
stairs?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Set up
because
some
I'm
comments real
getting
quick.
backed up. 31 is my favorite Rob Zombie movie. Okay.
Oh damn!
All right. All right.
Nice. Yeah, he's a really mixed artist,
Yeah.
like director. Some
Rob-
people's favorites. What's that?
Number 8 is
31 is on the bottom for Rob 2, and then 3 from Hell.
Nice.
I might get shit for this, but I hate Rob Zombie Halloween 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you won't get shit for it. You fall in the boat of pretty much everybody else.
Halloween Ends is good, damn it.
It was
Can't-
better
can't
upon second viewing.
Don't think so, but okay. I do have to rewatch it.
I like Myers' brutality in Zombies Take, but the flipping of the car was downright hysterical.
I mean, dude's pretty big. He probably could do it. You met him, right? Tyler May?
Yeah.
Dude was massive.
Yeah, he is.
So I guess I'll get into my number.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Number 6, I'm on. I got 3 from Hell.
Scratch mine.
Me too.
You too?
3
Okay.
from Hell?
All right.
Yeah. And I totally agree with what you guys said. I think the first half of this movie is fantastic and had me sucked in from the entire thing. The crucial part of this movie that is missing is clearly Sid Haig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adding in Richard Brake, I don't think added any extra dynamic to this trio of characters. You're basically just getting Otis pluraled, like squared. So
Yeah.
Was he mentioned in any other movie?
Who?
The other two, Devil's Rejects and House.
Richard
was
Brake?
he like the brother of whatever he was? Was he ever in those?
yeah, he was just the brother, but he's just shoehorned in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I think if they would have kept going with this kind of natural born killers kind of theme with the first half of this movie, it would have been so much more interesting and far better. And then, yeah, like you guys said, the second half of this movie is just complete trash.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like, it wouldn't be bad if the whole movie was the second
you pick
half,
one or the other, right?
and then like it's just like a crazy action movie with those 3 in it. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they tried to replicate the Devil's Rejects within 45 minutes of the ending of the movie, pretty much, and you just can't pull that off.
Exactly. Yeah. Rob Zombie showing his skills.
So yeah, I'm also having 3 from Hell for my number 6. The thing is, I don't hate that movie. Like, I actually didn't hate the watch. I've only seen it once. But I'm a big Baby fan. Like, she's one of my favorite female villains in horror. So it was basically Baby's movie. So I think that's why I enjoyed it. I do agree. It definitely went in a totally different direction, but I still didn't hate it. But yeah, it's just the bottom for me, I guess, after 31.
Yeah. Totally.
And my number 6 is The Haunted World of El Superbeasto. Haven't seen that.
The fuck is that?
Yeah,
I think-
what the fuck is
It's
that?
an
I think-
animated movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're not counting that one.
I,
Rob.
I didn't count that one either. No,
I've
sorry.
never even heard of it until this moment.
When I was looking up Rob Zombie movies today to make sure I didn't miss anything, I saw it and I'm like, no.
Oh, huh. I would have watched it
It's
actually.
supposed to be really colorful and like done like a music video, sort of like just crazy, batshit
Oh, that'd be
crazy.
cool. Like that scene in Beavis and Butthead.
Yes,
Movie?
the scene in Beavis and Butthead Do America where
Yeah.
that's actually directed by Rob Zombie, that scene, by the way. But the whole movie is done like that.
That's
it's
cool.
just like crazy, psychotic acid trip animation. So I do want to watch it, but I don't have it, and I don't even know if it's available on streaming services.
Could be a good shroom movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead Do America would be a good shroom movie itself.
It's funny.
That movie was hilarious.
Just watched it the other day.
I don't think I've seen any Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
That was
You
the
don't have
first.
to.
That was the first thing I've ever watched. It was just random. I threw it on.
Do shrooms though. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay, number 5.
You want to go first on this one?
Oh, I'm gonna get hate here.
Yep.
Halloween.
The original. The
Yeah.
original one.
I'm not a fan of his Halloween movies. There's too many other good Halloween movies that it just kind of like gets pushed out of the scene for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't gravitate. That's all.
Hey.
They're not terrible. Like this list
You're
is
not
only
alone.
7 movies, so it's hard to pick. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not alone. The Rob Zombie Halloween movies are pretty widely hated.
I don't hate them.
Do you
I
have the
don't-
same for your? Is
don't
that the
love them
same
at
as
all.
yours, Bo?
No, it is not.
Oh, you have a different one. Okay.
okay.
Yep. At number, where we at 5 here, I have 31.
Okay.
I agree with everything you guys said about it, like to a T. It was like Doomhead is by far like the pretty much the only thing good. Yeah, I
The
would
little person.
no.
That was hilarious.
He's okay, but like, I don't know. Like Richard Brake's acting,
Yeah.
is phenomenal, and he's just so gross. Like he looks so disgusting in this movie. It's like, oh man, if this guy.
Was after you.
Yes, if he was after me, I would be terrified just at his fucking scrawniness. Like it's
Yeah, you get that weird like scene with him and the hooker too. That was just totally out of the blue, and you did not need, but for some reason, Rob Zombie threw that in there.
yeah, he always does. Yeah, just dirty sex on top of it.
Yeah,
They should just have like mud bath sex in Rob Zombie movies. Like,
Why there hasn't been a scene like that? To be
Yeah.
honest.
we should message them and be like, hey, where's the mud bath sex?
Rob
Yeah,
says.
31.
Rob says, "I don't say that, Kayla. 6 of the 7 are terrible." Craig will be back. Oh, Lords of Salem's is number 3. House of 1,000 Corpses number 2. Rejects number 1. In case I can get back. Have a great night, everyone.
Nice.
Okay, what's your? Where are we at?
You're at Brendan.
5.
yeah. My number 5 is Halloween 2. Actually, Did you
Yeah?
have to?
No,
Oh, I thought we were gonna be spot on this whole time, but
No.
okay.
mine's Halloween.
Oh,
The
okay.
first one. I like the second one better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, Halloween 2 saves itself in the beginning of the movie as well, dealing with Laurie Strode's PTSD. And I actually like Scout Taylor Thompson's acting in this first half of the movie. But once it starts getting into this whole white horse fucking psychedelic trip, weird possession type, I don't even know what was going on through Rob's head when he was like, this is what I want to do. That's-
That's what loses me on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I've heard that the theatrical cut is actually better, but
Oh, really?
I don't own a copy of the theatrical cut because I just got that Scream Factory box set, and it only includes the unrated cut for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why. So it's been years and years and years since I've even seen the theatrical cut, but I'd like to go back and maybe watch it because they don't add some stuff. But the cinematography and stuff like that in that movie is really good, with all like the crazy dream sequences and stuff. Like there's very interesting shots, and I think it holds some of what's his wife's name?
Sherman.
I think it holds like Sherry Moon's like best acting out of all of his films, almost. But in that one little like 3-minute scene she gets, it's like she was like almost like Oscar nominated. Like I thought it was that good because I've never seen her that good before.
Going out on a limb here, holy moly!
I've just never seen her the acting at that caliber. It really took me for a loop.
Yeah. No, I hear you. She is really good in quite a few of the roles, especially some of the other ones coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she's a great
In
actor.
the beginning of Three from Hell.
Yeah, to be honest, she's the best part of a lot of his movies, in my opinion. Like right down the whole list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Without
So
her,
my number 5 is the same as Rob's. It's Halloween. I think I've only watched this one once, but I liked it. So like I don't even have like anything bad to say. I don't remember it as much as 2 because I've watched the second one more. Just because I like that one more.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't have too much to say. I like the white trash dirty mix. I don't know why I like that style. So obviously Rob Zombie's for me, but
yeah, you have to, because if you don't, you wouldn't like.
Yeah, and I'm also not a massive fan of the original Halloweens. So like I'll throw one on for spooky season, but like I'm not like a diehard Michael Myers Halloween franchise fan. Like, and I like the new ones too, besides Ends. But like, so I don't hate a remake on that, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say, but yeah, it just so happens that the rest are better, in my opinion.
Oh, Michael Myers talks in Halloween too. I forgot to say that. That's also bad. That's a big no-no. Die! It's like, fuck me.
Wait, where's this? Sam, calm down. You're losing it. Okay, we'll move on.
Yeah,
Before
don't
I
try
lose
to
it even more.
don't try to explain yourself too much with Rob in the comments.
I know I'm getting nervous for the ones I like more and more because I'm gonna get really like crazy.
Well, pretty soon I'll be talking about ones I actually like in his thing. So.
Okay, number 4, guys.
Uh,
I'll go. I'll just get it out of the way. 31.
Wow.
yeah, 31.
I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but I like the premise a lot. I like the elites, paying to watch crazy shit happen and bet on. I don't know. I like the hunt too, so I just like the premise of that movie. And it kind of freaks me out that you could just be like driving down the fucking road and you get snatched and you're in this game of like do or die. I don't know. I appreciate that storyline a little bit.
Yeah, it had a lot of potential.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I like
the premise
too. I got a little confused about the game when we were watching it too, so that's what threw me off a bit. I just feel like the game could have been explained a bit better or done better, in my opinion. But,
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying too about it. Like it had potential. It just wasn't. He didn't fucking deliver it. Like what you're saying, exactly what you're saying. Like everything had. Like the game was cool, but not explained enough. Like everything was just half-assed.
Mm-hmm.
That kidnapping scene was a good one too, actually, where they had all the scarecrows in front of the car. And,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that scene too.
Yeah.
Yep.
There
is good scenes. All right, this is the last one that I don't like. And then I get into my top 3, which is all movies I think are excellent.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's crazy.
Excellent.
I do.
Excellent.
And it's the first Halloween at my number 4. And I shouldn't say I don't like it. Like, after I get past the first half hour of the movie, I really like it.
Just when he's killing things.
I hate that it shows him as a kid. It drives me freaking nuts because they're not, I don't know, like, I loved all the Halloween movies when I was a kid. And the whole, like, just a man in a mask, you don't know who he is really. Like, the mystery was the whole point. So when you're watching this little kid torture animals, kill his friends, It took the fun out of Halloween for me. Like sometimes in these slasher movies, it's fun watching the slasher kill people. Right?
Yeah, of
It's
course.
one of the best parts. And with when you show just how sick they are, now you want them to kill him. So I don't like. It's a weird one for me. Like in that whole movie, I want Michael Myers to be killed because I think he's a sick fuck, and just the like when he's torturing animals at the beginning and shit. It's just like
more human than monster.
they make him too human, and he's not supposed to be. He's supposed to be like Jason. Like you're rooting for him to kill these stupid fucking teenagers, basically. And that's the biggest problem I have with Rob Zombie's Halloween movies. Okay. But here's the thing: I still enjoy some of the kills are all great. Like, the acting's all solid. Like Sherry Moon, like we've talked about, is excellent. Yeah, what can I say? Like, there's things to love, there's things to hate about it. To me, this one would fall like in the Halloween franchise. It would be like in the middle of the pack for me, in the entire Halloween franchise.
Okay.
And apparently, it's in the middle of the pack for me and Rob Zombie's entire catalog as well.
It is for me too. Halloween is also my pick.
Okay.
For number 5, I agree somewhat. I actually like the
Number
idea.
4, right?
Yeah, 4.
Sorry.
What am I on? Yeah, 4. I agree somewhat. I was not huge on growing up with the original franchise, so I don't have that kind of nostalgia feel for it.
Yeah.
So when I first, actually, this might have been the third Halloween movie I saw. So when I did get to see it, I think it was wildly different, extremely violent and gory, and a lot of cursing.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I just wish they would have stuck with it further instead of just half the film is like almost watching this child grow up to be this serial killer, and then the second half is just a soft remake of the original film.
Yes, no scenes that are different from the original. Like every scene is from the original movie except for the child stuff.
Yeah, I think if they would have taken it to a whole totally different direction with it, I think it would have worked a lot better. But I think the score was really good. I actually like the extended cut of the movie. It's super long, but I do dig it. And you get a gigantic, like, in my opinion, the most intimidating Michael Myers.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because they show you just how fucked he actually is. And the guy that plays him's huge as well.
Yeah, like he's a huge dude. So I don't know. I feel like this movie might get a little too much hate from everybody in the Halloween community. Like there is Halloween 6 people. There is Halloween 6.
Hey, Craig, if he's still in the chat, he talked, or when I was listening to it might have been one of your guys' podcasts with him on it, or his podcast, somebody's podcast, he was talking about Halloween 6, how it's one of his favorites in the franchise. So I went back and watched it because I remembered just fucking hating that movie. And after hearing why he liked it so much, it actually kind of grew on me a bit. I was like, this rises from like utter trash into like a little bit better.
But you like
it's just gonna sit on top of the garbage can instead of buried in it.
Sitting on top of the garbage can, exactly.
You like number 3 too, which a lot of people don't like.
Yeah, 3 is one of my favorites in the franchise.
Oh, 3's got such a big cult following now.
It's growing, yeah. Everybody's starting to get on board.
Rob says Halloween 6 is terrible, but it has some fun stuff. I haven't seen Halloween 6. I haven't seen anything past 2 until we get to the newer ones.
Yeah, I told Sam, I'm like, she's like, I might just start out with Halloween 3. I'm like, okay, well, get ready. It's wildly different. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Michael's not in it. She's like, what do you mean? It's called Halloween 3. I'm like,
yeah,
not in
it. Yeah, there's no Michael Myers. It's totally different. It's like it shouldn't even be called Halloween 3.
Yeah, it should just be called Season of the Witch.
Yes.
I don't know what was going on with Paul Rudd's acting in Halloween 6.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. If you can go into that movie and just like take it for just the fucking utter cheese fest
being
that it
number
is.
6 of a franchise.
Yes, and where they decide to go with the storyline and everything. If you can just go in being like, kind of like these movies actually, like if you can just kind of erase any thought of the Halloween franchise from your mind, you'll enjoy them more.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of true. If you have no nostalgia with it, you might like it.
Sam, you've never seen Halloween 3. Dr. Dan Chalice is the greatest character in cinematic history. Okay. I'm going to watch it probably
I think Rob likes that actor.
this coming season. Halloween
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll revisit
I
it.
want to watch some more Halloween movies, I think,
Oh.
this spooky season.
I want to watch the producer's cut of Halloween 6 because I hear it's better.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I have. I have it in like a 3-pack on Blu-ray that's got H2O and Resurrection in it with it.
Yeah, I got that Scream set or the Halloween set.
Yeah,
I'll let you borrow it and you can tell me what you think about it.
sure. Yeah, those are the 4K ones, right?
No, I bought them like a year and a half before the 4Ks came out, and then the 4Ks came out, and I said I'm not fucking upgrading after paying what I paid for that box set.
Yes. Okay, so you got the original box set then. That's cool.
Yeah, the 15 disc set.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch Halloween 3 and do a watch along on YouTube.
Sure.
And then we
Yeah,
can
sounds good.
chat with everyone about it while I'm having my first time watch.
Yeah.
Just freak out.
Oh, Mike's here. Hello. Thank you for joining
Hi, Mike.
us. He's coming on next week. I'm excited for that episode. It's our we're doing a top 10 list on early 2000s.
Oh, nice.
I'm pumped. It's gonna be hard. There's so many good movies in that time, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the beginning of our relationship.
Oh
The
yeah.
beginning of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to see everything back then.
Okay, my number 4 is Halloween 2. I also love Scout Taylor Compton in this movie, as you guys probably know. I don't know. I liked that she goes all unhinged and goes on parties, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I liked her.
I knew, like, it's for certain people.
Yeah.
You're that person.
I'm that person. I am that person. And, it's obviously got Rob Zombie's dirtiness in it, which I like. Daniel Harris's death was tragic. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I that's a moment like that actually stuck with me. Like when I think of sad moments in horror, I think of that. So I really like the second one. That's just me personally. It's the one I've seen the most out of maybe all the Halloween movies.
Probably.
But yeah, that's the one I'll go to in the Halloween season. So yeah.
I always forget about Brad Dourif acting during that scene, and it is just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the best scene in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't believe it slipped my mind.
Yeah, it never slips my mind. It's so sad.
It is. It's brutal.
Yeah.
How much blood, too. It looks like they just poured buckets of blood in the fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Are there 10 good movies from the early 2000s? Rob, you can sign out. Good night, Rob.
Yes, there are. We saw them all in the theater.
It's very difficult, but I'm
Everywhere.
so excited. I'm so excited too. It's just I haven't even started my list because I'm nervous.
Yeah, kind of like Rob said, there's only going to be so many.
Yeah.
But
There is only technically
But it's
like,
a good
it's
list.
not like there's 100.
No, this is
Oh my god, I want to spit out movies so bad right now, but I have to save them for the episode.
Yeah,
just
save
to
them for the
prove my
episode.
point. My number 4 is The Devil's Rejects. Okay.
that's wild, Rob.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a lot of people's top. We'll talk about that in a bit. Okay,
pretty
let's
low.
go to our number 3s.
Number 3. All right. I'll go first. This one?
Sure.
All right. At number 3, I have Lords of Salem.
Okay.
And this was really a toss-up between this and my number 2, to be honest, because I love them both. Now, this is where Rob Zombie becomes an excellent horror director, in my opinion. Lords of Salem, I love every single thing in this movie. The score, the feeling, the setting, like all the actors are excellent. I love the song that they play on the
Yeah.
fucking radio that
Oh, yeah.
possesses all the women. Every time that freaking song comes on, I crank my stereo as loud as it can go, just because it's just creepy. Yeah, I can't even like replicate it. Like you guys know.
Oh yeah.
It's just like different bass notes. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. And I know it has a little bit of a ending that is debatable whether it's good, to be honest. But I mean, I like it. I think everybody's excellent. I can't remember the name of the woman that plays the witch in it. That's from the flashback scenes. She's the main woman. But
Yeah.
her acting, I've seen her in a few
She's
things.
creepy.
Yeah. She was
She's a
in
creepy
oh,
lady.
fuck, I can't remember her name. I knew it and it blanked on me, but I think she does an excellent job. I think when they do all the flashbacks, just I don't want to be rude, but naked old people is
Do they do
fucking,
it for you or what?
it's just fucking disturbing. Like I know, like
It adds a bit of
yes,
authenticity to the
there's a reason why every single one of these culty witchcraft movies always have
Those
a
old
shit
naked
ton of
people?
old naked people.
Oh yeah.
Even like Hereditary, even the great ones.
Yep.
And this doesn't. This
That one had old dicks too, though.
oh, I had old everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just throw that out there. I think creepy old naked people really helps add to the atmosphere, especially in this movie because every flashback scene is that. But I know it's in all of our top threes because we haven't got to none of us.
Yeah, what's yours, Kayla?
Devil's Rejects.
Oh, okay.
Doubles.
Yeah, I'll keep it simple because we're all going to be talking about the same movies now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I like the dynamic of the characters in this movie. I think it's like a good flow. Like I think it like everything's just like paced out right. I love the ending. I just like the dynamic of the characters in this one the most.
Yeah.
So
Me too.
I don't know. I just enjoy the pace of it.
Yeah, it's hard when we all have the exact same top
Yeah,
three.
that's why I said 08. 'Cause we'll just be
You can go.
Because I'm excited.
Okay.
My number 3 is also Lords of Salem, and I freaking love this movie. It's just so different from everything that he's done, and it's got so much spooky imagery, and it's dark, and the song too. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely love it. And I watched it for the first time by myself when you were working or something, I think. And as soon as it was done, I texted him and I was like, I'm watching this again with you as soon as you're ready.
Yeah.
Because I just loved it. And like, I liked Sherry Moon in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think when I was ranking the year on Instagram, I think it was my number 2 horror movie of the year for
Yeah.
that year. Like
I even like the ending. Like, it's so random with all the dicks and everything.
yeah,
I don't know if they're like dildos or whatever, but I just thought it was hilarious and trippy. And even Mike here says Lords of Salem was a damn trip. Yes, it was. That ending is just wild. I don't know. I really like Lords of Salem. That's one I'm going to visit again soon, probably.
oh
And
yeah,
it's
That's
one
the
I could
thing.
rewatch so many times.
yep. That's my thing. Is it's one that I have seen a lot, and I could throw it on when we're done this podcast and still
And be
enjoy
happy.
the shit out of
Yeah. Me too. What's your number 3?
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, this movie, it was Rob Zombie's first, so I totally understand. It's extremely, we'll say, experimental,
Yep.
I guess, because he's basically trying to complete this movie on his own after the studio backed out. And there's 0 likable protagonists, pretty much. It's basically just showcasing this trio or this family of original-esque new villains. Sid Haig does steal the entire movie within the first 10 minutes, and unfortunately, you don't get a whole lot more of him. I think they could have used a lot more of him. And I also really like Dr. Satan, as wild as that idea is. I really love the Dr. Satan character.
Yes, too.
But it's just not enough. There's nobody you give a shit about in this movie. It's just like almost an experience of just watching something happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I knew this one was going to be. Sam's mad at me now.
I'll argue you, but once we get to it on my list.
Okay.
All right.
My number 3 is Halloween 2. Okay, I'm surprised that's high up on your list, to be honest, Rob.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Me too.
But I'm
Rob,
happy
like,
about it.
No, it's just
Halloween 2 is Rob's favorite
No,
Halloween movie
he
of all
actually
time?
asked for them all to be at last place. So
I'm just fucking with it.
I forgot to put House of a Thousand Corpses on my list. It would be number 7. Ouch.
Ah.
Okay, we're moving on.
yeah.
All right, we're in our number 2.
Number 2, we're back to me.
Wait, did she do number 3? Oh yeah.
What was your answer, Sam?
Oh, Lords of Salem. Yeah.
Lords of Salem.
That's
Okay,
right.
yeah, it
Okay.
was the same
Yeah.
one.
Sorry.
Alrighty. At number 2, I have Devil's Rejects. And although I think this is an excellent follow-up to House of a Thousand Corpses, I love all the scenes. I love the actor. God, I'm terrible with actor names. It's the guy that plays the cop that's the brother that's coming for them. Like the main...
Oh,
I can never remember these people's names.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with them, but
It's not like they're A-listers or anything. So.
yeah. But yeah, anyways, that guy, I love his freaking acting. I think he's awesome throughout the whole thing. I actually he's such a piece of shit as well, but I liked him. Like this is a
They're all
weird movie
pieces
for
of
me.
shit.
Yeah, it's a weird movie
Everyone.
because everyone's shitty.
Yeah.
Like there is nobody that's good, and so you're rooting for like everybody to just kind of kill each other. No. But I love the way it ends. Like can't beat the fucking music in this movie. Like it's just classic southern rock. Absolutely love that, the soundtrack.
How did they live? Like, how did 3 from Hell even happen?
Three from Hell shouldn't have happened. That's
It
why
shouldn't
not-
have, but
They all got shot to hell. So
That was a great end to
it was. It would have been.
to a double movie. Yeah, everybody's got this up here, so I won't say too much because let other people talk about it too.
Rob says you said they're all pieces of shit, and I didn't know if you were talking about the characters or the movies. Oh, okay.
These
Kayla.
These are the ones I actually like a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Rob can be wrong by himself over there.
Kayla, what's your number 2?
Lords of Salem.
Okay.
Salem?
Yeah, I'll just, you said a lot, but I will add that a lot of witch movies aren't as dirty as this one, and I liked how dirty it was. You know what I mean? Like witches they should be dirty, they should be rotten, they should be like, yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense. I don't know why Rob Zombie
They're
hasn't
just-
done more witch movies.
Some of them are just too clean, and it just doesn't feel as authentic. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
They're
like
dirty
that.
witches. I like dirty witches.
Yeah, well, it adds an element of scariness.
It does, yeah.
Even the 3 ladies.
That live in the apartment building.
Yes. Yeah, I can't remember their actress names either, and they're
Dee
all
Wallace was one.
Dee
Yeah,
Wallace.
Dee Wallace.
Oh,
All
the
3 of them
one
are
was
classic
from
legendary.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
Patricia Quinn.
Yes.
Yeah.
She played what?
That shocked the shit out of me too.
So all 3 of them were from classic horror movies, and
Yeah.
it was cool to see them all come together. Rob Zombie obviously called
That's true.
them up, but yeah, what more can you say about Lords?
Rob says I can be wrong, but it's never happened before. Mike, that's a perfect way to say it. Witches have to be dirty. I say When Practical Magic is my favorite witch movie. As soon as she said witches should be dirty, I thought of Practical Magic too, but I just shut my mouth. I love that movie too. I'm so happy there's a
I
second
don't mind
one.
that movie.
Yeah. See, one movie I can't stand, and this is probably controversial, and that's The Craft.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's overrated
It's
a
so
bit.
fucking boring. Like, I just watched it the other night with Samara, and both of us almost fell asleep. Like, she was dozing off
And
on the couch.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's a teenager movie, but
It's made
not
for, like,
her. I
12-year-old teenage girls.
Yeah.
I think I can understand where you're coming from with that point of view. I think it's just nostalgic for me, and Skeet Ulrich is in it, and it's just
Oh, Skeet Ulrich.
It's a
brutal.
coming of age movie though for girls. right?
yeah.
It's not a horror movie.
There's some deeper messaging in that movie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just went in. It was the first time I had watched it since, like,
You're
probably
right, young.
20 fucking years. But, not to get off topic, but it was
We're
just
talking about
like,
dirty witches.
yeah, dirty witches. These are, like, not dirty witches.
They're
These are
not
just
dirty.
all sexy witches. and it's just so stupid. Oh,
Yeah.
I won't even get into it. I'll save that because I'm actually doing it on an episode coming up. So.
I wish I could retitle this live to Dirty Witches.
Yeah.
The craft is overrated. It survives off of nostalgia. I can kind of see where everyone's coming from with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still like it.
I mean, I watched it for the first time with you because this was your jam.
Yeah.
I wasn't overly all impressed either.
Yeah, you
but,
thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
watch
fair.
it when you were young, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That makes a lot of
there you go.
difference. I
it
have
was
movies-
always on the TV around Halloween, right? So
Yeah. Like I have
Not a-
movies people would think are pieces of shit too that I just like. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
me
this.
too.
yeah.
And I shouldn't, but I do.
Things
Well, that's
you
like
watch
Evil
when you're
Dead
a
for
kid.
you.
Evil Dead, or
I'm not a big fan of Evil Dead.
I was thinking more of Demon Knight.
Demon Knight,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So cheesy, but it's so good.
Yeah. Love Demon Knight too.
I would give it another. I don't know if I would give it another shot.
You said it was a boy movie.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know. I'm good.
I must be
Okay.
a boy.
Let's
I like
get
that
back.
shit.
Let's get back on track. We're on our-
Real quick about. Have you seen The Wretched, Kayla?
You have, haven't you?
Yes,
I
I
have not. Should I?
It's a dirty witch movie.
Sweet. It's Dirty Witches.
I actually watched it, and I was like, this made witches scary again.
Yeah, I don't remember it too much.
I think it's on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's still there or not, but
I'll give it a watch and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Now I have to.
What's your number 2?
my number 2 is The Lords of Salem. I think this is Rob Zombie's most not Rob Zombie movie,
Yeah.
which I really enjoy. I think this is like all the characters actually seem like real people. They do swear, but they don't be like fuckity fuck fuckaroo, you know.
Yeah.
There's like mainly 2 people you follow, and you can tell there's a deep history. Like it just feels like there's a lot of lore created around here. Like you guys says with the dirty witches, 100%. There's a lot of nudity going on in this movie with old ladies. I believe they eat a baby. Do they not? Or am I thinking about a different movie?
Oh, do they eat a baby?
Uh,
I think they do in The Witch.
They do in the Vivitch too, I
Do they
think.
do it in something else?
No, I think they might. When it's doing one of the flashback scenes and they're cutting the baby out of the one girl they have on the platform, I think they might. I'd have to. I haven't watched it in about a year and a half, but I'm pretty sure you're right.
But this score is also just phenomenal with this Lords of Salem song. I wanted to pick it up on vinyl because I thought it was just that good.
Oh,
And,
fuck yeah.
I would totally.
Can we?
get that. Yeah.
Have that, please.
Brendan's about to tell us that it's practically impossible to
Oh.
get, probably.
I think I don't know. I think we saw it at Odyssey Records.
Yeah. If
In
I ever see
London.
it again, we're grabbing it.
Yeah, I
Do you
think,
know
I
what
think it was only like $40 or $60.
We should get
That's not
it
bad.
and have normal people over and put it on and be seriously like,
Yeah.
just open our eyes.
Throw a
like this.
party and put it on.
Yeah. Everybody can podcast.
That would be awesome.
Get up and dance to
The most awful.
Cinematography's all good, but yeah, that ending is just wild and bonkers. There's actually a book that if you read, it fills in like a lot of the holes. I've listened to some people talk about it on YouTube, but I can't quote them. But
Okay.
apparently it's supposed to be a good book.
Didn't know that.
What is your number 2?
Before we get to my number 2, I'm going to go to the comments before I lose track. The Wretched is pretty good. New episode, top 10 dirty witch movies.
Yeah.
If you did a live stream titled Dirty Witches, I bet it would draw a crowd. They just
Probably,
might be-
yeah.
They might be disappointed when they show up.
It's just me and Brendan dressed up as dirty witches instead. Just backwards.
The witch ate a baby, and I think they do in Lords of Salem.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was at too.
Lords of Salem is Sherry's best performance for me too. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Agree.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's just such a different tone of movie too. Like
It does. It feels like Rob Zombie was born to do these Salem style
Yeah.
movies.
Mm.
I think he should go back to it. Like if he's gonna do another movie, try one more, like something else like that. Get off of these fucking like backwoods movies for a bit. And
do a
something
prequel for Lords of Salem.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. Let me text Rob. Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I got an idea
Give him
for
a
you.
call.
If you guys could get him to drop in on this episode, that would be
Hey, Rob Zombie.
Can you imagine? He just pops up on the screen. I'd
Yeah.
do it myself.
I like the
Okay.
Dirty Witches.
All of a sudden, all of Zombies movies would be my top 7 of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 2 is Devil's Rejects. I just really like this movie. The motel scene is so cringy and yet so effective. Like, it just is so dirty. But
It's brutal.
I really love dirty. So, yeah, I really love this movie. The cinematography, I love the trio. Like, I love Baby, of course. I've already said that. I just think it's a great sequel. Like, I have nothing bad to say about that movie. And I went back and forth actually between Devil's Rejects and Lords of Salem being my number 2 because I really love them equally. But I'll just leave it at that.
That's what I said that too. That my number 2 and 3, that Salem and Rejects could have bounced back and forth.
It's
I like
so hard. They're so different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into our number 1s.
All right. Well,
Okay,
we both have
so-
the same.
Sam has the same too.
Oh yeah. Yep. All right. So 3 of us have the same one. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, join the freaking club. Ding,
Nope.
I'll start, I guess. I'll
Sure.
give my quick thoughts. Although I do think this is not much more than a Texas Chainsaw ripoff.
Yeah.
I do appreciate just how wacky he goes with everybody, even the good guys, you can call them, but they're all annoying, like Brendan was saying. So I'm not that upset watching them get killed. Dr. Satan at the end, I thought was excellent. Like, I thought if they didn't go Dr. Satan route, the movie probably wouldn't be that good for me. It'd still be okay, but it'd just be a Texas Chainsaw clone. But because they go Dr. Satan route, it just adds another layer. And it's why it's higher than Devil's Rejects for me. And it's because Devil's Rejects just ignores that he existed. And it irritated me the first time I watched it, because I remember going to the theater thinking that they were going to be giving us some more Dr. Satan storyline. And because it wasn't there, I remember getting pissed off when we seen it in the theater back then. But other than that, everybody's excellent. I also like the actress that plays their mom.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember her fucking name either, but she's been in a bunch of things I've seen throughout the 80s and even a couple 70s movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll let you talk about it for a bit.
What do I say? I like that it's a Texas Chainsaw kind of on crack. Yeah, Captain Spaulding's amazing.
Oh yeah, Spaulding.
Um,
Forgot to mention him.
Yeah.
I love in the menu.
The menu.
When you have the Blu-ray and you just sit in the menu and Spaulding's like talking to you,
swearing
basically.
at you and shit.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
What the fuck you doing sitting here?
Yeah.
Press fucking play.
Yeah, it's good. I love that. Spaulding's awesome. Yeah, I think he's like a legendary character because of
I think so
that
too.
role.
And I also like what you said. I like the supernatural ending with Dr.
Like,
Satan was pretty awesome.
Even
Pretty
your
freaky.
parents know who Captain Spaulding is,
Oh, yeah.
and they hate horror movies.
Yeah.
So that's how legendary he became, obviously. Yeah.
Same thoughts, basically.
I'll
What do
go
you got,
next,
Sam?
considering I have the same movie. I love that you say how wacky it is, because that's what I always say too. It is so wacky. It is like Texas Chainsaw on crack, and I love Texas Chainsaw, so I think that's probably why I like this movie so much. I love Baby seducing them. I love the cheerleaders tied up. I love Fish Boy. I love how colorful this movie is. I love Dr. Satan too, and a lot of people don't like that route. Actually, I've heard a lot of people say they don't like what they did with the ending, and I'm like, nope, I love it. I love this movie so much. This is the one I've watched the most. I will continue to rewatch it, and I like that it's also set on Halloween, because now I have another Halloween movie to watch.
Exactly.
Love it.
Rob can suck it. Suck it, Rob. That's what Sam was just saying.
And yeah.
All right. What's your number one?
My number one is The Devil's Rejects.
I knew that was going to be your number one.
Of course. I think it is, in my personal opinion, the most well-crafted movie. I do like that it is the most grounded movie as well. There is actually a deleted scene with Dr. Satan.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that is shot, and you can watch it on the special features.
Oh, wow.
They just
Did not know
didn't.
that.
They didn't include it because it was too out there.
Yeah. Devil's Rejects is like a real, like you're saying. It's like it feels like a solid horror movie. So adding in crazy Dr. Satan obviously doesn't make sense. It'd put it back in
Plus they're
ridiculous
on the
category.
road too, so.
Yeah. Also, what I like about this movie is that somehow this guy is able to kind of trick the audience into rooting for the bad guys instead of rooting for the good guy. I think that was a good way of storytelling. That,
Phenomenal.
as you said, with the hotel scene, that is probably one of the most uncomfortable scenes to still watch, as well as Otis shooting the two guys out.
Oh, yeah.
I am God, or whatever.
Yeah. He has
Um,
so many good one-liners.
Oh, so many. Like, you could just write.
Yeah, shout out to Bill Moseley.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
in so many good fucking horror movies.
Mosley nails this character.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
What else you get in this movie? You get like just crazy amounts of horror alumni. I guess the ending's a little rough, but it's not too
You
bad.
don't-
But yeah, I put this one. I think this is a lot of people's go-to,
Mhm.
but I definitely can understand the or House of a Thousand Corpses because this is you do. I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard with Zombie's entire catalog because
Is
he's tough.
the House of a Thousand Corpses where you get that shot of him, of Otis standing above the cop with a gun, and then it like zooms out and holds for a really long
And
time?
you think your movie froze, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has a couple scenes like that where he decides to go with weird camera shooting styles.
I thought it was really good though. I'm like, damn, this guy can make a movie if he really puts his fucking mind behind things. I'm
He
like,
did
this
make a
is-
movie, and it was good.
Yeah. Art is subjective, but yeah. But yeah, that's my number one. I don't think I can say too much else about The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah. Yeah,
Always-
it's hard.
Rob says, I always say The Monsters is Rob Zombie's only good movie, but he's actually made two. The second is my number two, Lords of Salem. Okay, I'm glad that you like that one.
Yeah.
My number one is Lords of Salem. Okay. I
Nice.
love Lords of Salem, so I have no.
Yeah, no argument here.
Top three are pretty darn close.
To me,
anyway.
my personal top three could all bounce in and out.
Number one is The Monsters. I got excited for a minute there. I also love the movie The Menu. Is that because we were talking about the menu of the movie?
It must be.
Nice.
We didn't even watch the menu.
Menu is
Yeah.
Menu.
all right.
I like the menu a lot. You didn't like it much, though, right?
We didn't see it.
I did not like it. I just didn't like it as much as you liked it.
Yeah.
Um,
It was decent.
House of a Thousand Corpses is sloppily written and poorly made. The Devil's Rejects is well made, but a bad movie. The Monsters is the whole package. Womp womp. Bye, Rob.
You know what? Once in a while, cheese is fucking fine. Okay.
Plus, what is badly made? That's a hard category.
Yeah. We know what we're getting when we're watching it. It's not like we're surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time watching it, that intro, I was like, what the fuck are we watching?
Yeah.
But then I loved it.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Those are
enjoyed-
our lists.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's a real hit and miss. Rob's not wrong. Like, most people hate Rob Zombie movies. Everyone I've ever talked to says, oh man, he's a terrible director. So it's understandable. I can get it.
I'm not going in to watch an Oscar movie. Okay.
No.
I'm just going in to watch some dirty witches and some dirty people.
Dirty.
Dirty kills. Dirty.
I know. I love the dirty vibes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, grimy. Grimy is definitely his style.
Yes.
He does that better than anybody, I would say. He's got to nail that. And the Southern rock. I love the music in all of his movies. I have to shout out to that.
Mm.
Obviously, it helps that he's a musician himself because he knows how to pick what songs go good in movies, especially his style.
Big Rod. I think he's a great director, but he writes awful dialogue. Yeah.
Dialogue's rough a lot of times.
I don't mind the dirty dialogue, but that's a very unpopular opinion, so I'm just going to say it and leave it.
Yeah.
I'm reading a book about the making of the Firefly trilogy called House of Rejects. It's a good book. Oh, I
Okay.
didn't even know that was the thing. I might
Me
have to
neither.
look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
We've
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
what's our next live?
We're doing
Deep Blue Sea.
with Puck and a Chum.
Yep. And that's on Friday,
Friday.
7 p.m. as well.
Yep.
So
Yeah, either.
Deep Blue Sea discussion. We got to watch that Thursday night, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's fresh in our brains. And then we're doing a watch along on Sunday.
Our first watch along yet.
And there's a shark movie. We're doing a lot of shark movies.
Yeah.
Something in the Water. It's on Amazon Prime. So we'll just have the queue started at 0 minutes and we'll wait like 10 minutes into the live until some people come in and then we'll start the movie and we'll just kind of talk about it as we watch. And
I don't know anything about this movie, but
No.
that's basically it. It's a shark movie. A lot of people say it's not great, but there's some people that like it. I like most shark movies, so
you know.
yeah, so I'm good. Oh my god, I watched a movie last night and they made a Jaws reference, and I told Brendan, I'm like, I actually get it. I've seen Jaws now.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard if you haven't seen a lot of the classic ones because
Mhm.
I think Brendan brought that up before with Piranha on an episode I was on with you guys.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the jokes in Piranha, the remake of Piranha, are all like Jaws references and shit.
I know, and I love that movie, and I hadn't seen Jaws at the time, so
Yeah.
glad I could be here to set you all straight. Okay, Rob.
My list is staying the same. So.
Deep Blue Sea, hell yeah. Yes, I'm excited to revisit this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's been a few. I think since the third one came out, I don't think we've watched them since.
Yeah. Okay, well, we will let you guys go and enjoy your evenings. And
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
yeah, thanks for joining us.
Like I said, anytime you guys are just chilling, you're doing a random episode, send me a message. I'll be on in 2 seconds.
You're a regular. We already know that.
Yeah, it's fun. I love talking movies, man. Honestly, we could go on for another 3 hours probably, and I could just fucking blabble.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Big Rod. Thanks for everyone that tuned in, and we will see you guys later.
See you guys.
See ya.
Stay spooky.